Greetings, George, and it's been about a week and a half since I spoke to you last. And in that week and a half, a lot has happened. And probably one of the things that jumps off the page that has happened, or at least news of it happened a while ago, was the gunning down of another young black male, Mr. Ahmaud Arbery, a beautiful, beautiful young black male who was shot down in cold blood. When I saw the video, I didn't see the video, first of all. When I saw the still images, I made up in my mind I was not going to watch that video. But as predicted, the story was shared. The story was shared across social media and various sites with both sides screaming at each other. One side trying to justify the action, and the other side condemning the action. Every time that we see these stories pop up, they invoke emotion. And in invoking that emotion, sentiment is rarely changed. The side that seeks to justify the action, if anything, become more firm in their stance. The side that looks to condemn the action becomes more firm in their perspective. As a black male, one thing that I know is this: I am not afforded the luxury of my white counterparts when it comes to dealing with law enforcement or even everyday citizens. That's a luxury that we don't have as black males. Whether you want to believe that or not, if you're not black, that's up to you. I'm gonna love you the same. But it doesn't change the fact that there is still social injustice between black and white. And it's wrong. It's wrong. But I am not the person that trades headlines. I am the person that finds and asks himself, what can I do to make a measurable difference in the communities that I live? Now, I could be like a lot of other people and write a check to the cause, and that has its place. That's important. However, the thing that comes to my mind is how can we develop sustainable ways in which to improve the lives of people of color and people of lower socioeconomic status so that they can make meaningful contributions to their communities. And the reason why that's important is because these are the groups that are more likely to be left behind by the formal school system. I'm an educator. I'm a professor. I've been doing this since 2009. The data is compelling, and not only compelling, it's overwhelming. And so there needs to be another form of education provided to people of color and those of a lower socioeconomic status than their white counterparts, middle class counterparts. So, in honor of Mr. Ahmaud Arbery, I am working in coordination and in concert with other institutions to build a business incubator targeted toward aspiring entrepreneurs consistent with my personal values and the values that are also included in Blessed Strategy. I will tell you right off the bat, I am equal among several other people that are going to be at the forefront of this action. I will also tell you that we're going to come from across the spectrum. It's not only going to be people of color. There are going to be males and females involved, white, Hispanic, Asian, people from all over are going to be a part of this initiative because we all know the importance of mitigating achievement gaps so people can feel secure about their future. And though it doesn't solve the problem faced by many young people of color who fear for their lives every day, it does equip them with knowledge and skills and abilities that are important to building businesses within their community, building a sense of independence, building a sense of empowerment that can lead to behaviors and a culture in which one can stand tall and take pride. And the reason why I bring up Mr. Ahmaud Arbery is because that, to me, to us, is the most appropriate way to honor that young man's memory. So instead of trading stories that enrage and infuriate, my partners and I have said what can be done to help contribute to the social economic status of people of color and those in lower social economic demographic. So I want you to follow this story as it progresses. You can go to my YouTube channel. My commitment to you is that you will be brought along this journey. Now, they're going to be short snippets. They're not going to go into exhaustive detail all the time. But the reason why I felt that this was important was because I want to make our actions scalable and actions that can be duplicated by others. Because if these actions are scalable and actions that can be duplicated by others, then this can go well beyond the area in which we're targeting. And you're going to find out the area when you follow the story. So again, follow me, Dr. George N. Taylor III, my YouTube channel. Hit like and subscribe and the bell notification, and you're going to see these stories advance. Follow me at drgeorgiantaylor3.com website. Link with me on Twitter as well as LinkedIn, and you will see this story in all social media formats, at least the formats I just mentioned. So, here we go. One more thing. As this journey progresses, feel free to ask me questions and feel free to give advice on what we could do better. I want to make this a transparent process. I'm willing to hold myself vulnerable because this is important. We got to mitigate achievement gaps. We got to put ourselves in a position of strength so we can choose where to live, who we should interact with, and create safe communities. I know it's not as glamorous as the latest music video. It's not as glamorous as exchanging headlines that infuriate, but it's constructive. It's constructive, and it's going to make a difference. So I look forward to seeing you follow myself and my partners as we try to make constructive change in honor of Mr. Ahmaud Arbery and other young kids that have lost their lives to needless violence. Talk to you soon.